Argentine tango. People think so many different things about it. Some of them are right, some of them are wrong. I'm here to set the record straight. Number one, and this is crazy, rock and roll almost killed Argentine tango. Argentine tango had been born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and simultaneously in Montevideo, Uruguay, in the 1890s into the early days of the 1900s. It got more and more popular as a dance form and also as a music form until it reached a height of popularity from the 1930s to the 1950s. That period is called the golden age of tango. Many things changed in the 1950s. For one thing, rock and roll became a worldwide phenomenon, and all of a sudden, Argentines weren't interested in their music anymore. Rock and roll was everything. By the 1980s, hardly anybody was dancing Argentine tango. In the late 1980s, early 1900s, a number of young people in Buenos Aires start rediscovering the roots of this dance and get really, really jazzed about it. And now, a form that nearly ceased to exist, you have tango communities in almost every major city on earth. So this is really an amazing thing, that tango went from near non-existence to a global phenomenon. Number two, Argentine tango, it's based on walking. If you are comfortable walking, and if you could imagine yourself walking forward, walking back, and walking sideways, then right there you have all the essential elements of tango. So essentially all it is being really close to another person, essentially in a kind of hug, which we call an embrace, and walking with them. Number three, people think Argentine tango is what is called tango on all of the TV programs. It makes sense that people think that because what they see there is called tango. You're seeing people, kicking their legs up to the ceiling and they're whipping their heads and they seem to be really projecting their movement and their dance to the outside world. Well, Argentine tango is completely different than that. Argentine tango is a completely improvised dance to the point where when I go out on the floor to dance with somebody, even if it's a performance, I don't know if I'm going to use my right leg first or my left. I don't know if I'm going to go forward, back, or side. That is the extent to which we're communicating and we're improvising in the moment. Sometimes it works perfectly, sometimes there's issues. But working through those issues and finding a way to keep the dance working through communication, even when it's not perfect, that's what Argentine tango is. Number four, during most of the time when Argentine tango was coming back and becoming popular around the world, all of the music that all of us were dancing to was had been recorded between the 1920s and the 1950s.
El mundo fue y será una porquería, ya lo sé. En el 510 y en el 2000 también.
Really, it's only in the past 10 years that interest in tango has become so great and there's so many people dancing that there's a real demand for live music again. Number five, Philadelphia has an amazing tango community. We have tango schools, we have lots of tango social dance events, practicas and milongas, they're called. Philadelphia even has one of the main tango festivals in the US. It's called the Philly Tango Fest. It takes place every late May, and what we do is create a world of tango that you can enter and not leave for 4 days. So that's it. We've corrected every misconception you could possibly have about tango, and now you are an expert. So you can go out and spread the word. You don't have to be a great dancer to dance tango. It's just based on walking. You can start it at any age. By starting to dance tango, you become part of a really great community, not just here in Philadelphia, but anywhere you could travel to around the world.